Stromsky, and I'm your host. Welcome to Niagara Dines. Here we are outside of Chicago's Pizza, right here on Dorchester Road in Niagara Falls. Today we get to go behind the scenes. We're going to experience that Chicago style and get a taste of what they do in here. So follow me. I've got Dan, I've got Jeff, and we're in Chicago's Pizza, gonna put together a couple of dishes. So what do we got going on here, guys?
Okay, well this is our Chicago deep dish. Basically it's modeled after a traditional style pizza, the way they make it in Chicago. It's a very thick pizza where all the toppings are on the inside of the pizza and your sauce is on top instead of vice versa with traditional pizza here in Niagara Falls. So we're putting our own homemade sauce, a layer of sauce in the bottom, and then followed by a thin layer of the cheese. Now the cheese we use is not a straight mozzarella. It's a more flavorful brick blend. It's a higher quality cheese. It yields better and it melts better. And it's got a nicer flavor, a bit of a more of a distinct flavor to it. So,
I love cheese.
Yeah.
You're really appealing to my love of cheese. So how much cheese is going into it?
Just over 2 pounds of cheese in total is inside the pizza. And it'll weigh around 4 pounds when it's done. But the quality pepperoni we use is what they call a dry cured pepperoni. Yep. It's not a bologna style pepperoni, so there's more meat content versus fat. So it also again has more flavor. It's one of the traditional recipes for Chicago, which is pepperoni and sausage. So we had another layer of cheese in between the meats, and then now we're going to fill it up with all the extra cheese.
And so this is one of your best-selling items, would you say?
I would say so. Yeah, we sell quite a few per night. We also make your traditional thin crust pizzas as well, which are quite popular. But our deep dish is something that I'd say we're well known for. We're going to build up our lid to it and build our crust and form the crust.
Wow.
And then from there we're basically going to sauce a thick layer of sauce on top.
And I'm loving the technique here. So you guys, I mean, you're making this all the time, but it looks like perfection. Ready to go?
Yeah, we're ready to put it in the oven.
Thank you, Jeff, our expert here. Pop that in there.
In half an hour, be ready.
I love it. I can't wait.
So now the pie is done. Jeff's going to take it out of the oven. That's a big pie.
That is a big pie. That's a lot of goodness there.
It's finished off with Parmesan. This pie is cut into 8 slices. Okay. The average person usually eats 1. Some people eat 2, but after your second slice, you're probably taking a nap on the couch for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh,
there we
look
go.
At that. Oh, it's gooey.
Yeah.
I love it.
And there it is.
That is a piece of pizza.
Yeah, that's a meal in itself right there.
Loving this. Yes, it is. Okay, I'm looking at it. We need to try it.
You got to try
Shall
this
we?
for
Let's
sure.
do it.
And we try and spread the cheese through the different layers of meat. That way you're not getting one big chunk of cheese in your mouth. It's all spread throughout.
It's cheesy, but it's not too cheesy. Because you think, okay, there's 2 pounds of cheese in here.
Yeah.
But it's just so like gooey and smooth. This is fantastic.
I'm glad you like it. Jeff and I have took over in April, just 5 short months ago. Jeff and I, our backgrounds, before we even knew each other, we grew up in our younger years working around pizzerias. Jeff's father owned one, and Jeff was in charge of making the pizzas and the dough on a daily basis. I myself have worked in many pizzerias when I was younger through my college years, and it's always kind of been a job that we had enjoyed to do. As we got older and got involved with other businesses and aspects of our lives, we got into management over the past 20 years and always kind of wanted to go back to owning our own pizzeria and getting back to cooking and the rewarding feeling of making a good quality product and serving it to our customers.
We're going to get to try a couple of dishes today, so why don't you tell us about what the next one is coming up here? Okay,
well we're going to work on a East Coast authentic donair. People that aren't familiar with donair meat, it's a beef based product whereas Euro is more of a lamb product. We're going to shave it off nice and thin, and then we're going to warm it up and make sure it's nice and cooked well on the flat top grill. Once it's cut, that's when the garlic sweet sauce goes on.
Okay, is this characteristic of the donair then, that type of sauce?
Yes, they call it donair sauce, and it's a sweet garlic sauce, creamy garlic sauce. Now that's your traditional donair. Some customers do like cheese on it, so we can do that for them.
Like me?
Yeah, you like cheese?
I would order the cheese.
Yeah.
Yep.
But essentially that's it. It's very basic and simple. You're going to want to slowly peel it from one end and eat it and peel it as you go.
Oh,
There we go. So
awesome.
you're going
Look
to
at
kind of
that.
unravel it
Woo.
as much as you need so that you can eat.
Oh, look at that piece of donair there.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Soft pita. Looks nice and vegetable fresh.
Creamy and garlicky.
Oh, wow.
Sweet sauce.
That is so tender. The
Very
texture.
tender meat.
I just love it. Yeah, I love the meat.
Great.
And the pita itself. Beautiful.
Flavorful.
Donair. Get it here.
That's
Chicago's
right.
Pizza. I love this donair. So there you have it. Chicago's Pizza. Authentic traditions available right at your fingertips here in Niagara on Dorchester Road. Join us next time where we're going to discover another great place to dine in Niagara. Thanks for watching. I'm Andrea Stromsky. See you next time on Niagara Dines.